How's the week been? Like you made obviously a bit to work on. How have you found this week?
I nearly feel like I'm sick of talking about this as far as how we approach practice and where our mindset is. There just has to be consistent carryover to the games, and that's where we're at right now. We did it well for a couple games, and then we had a lackluster showing against Adelaide.
So you said after the game that the start was obviously an issue and the enthusiasm and stuff that you were going to have a little bit of a look at. If there was anything that could be done differently, is there anything that can be is there anything that can be done differently?
Look, and like it's history now, but the two games where we did find a little bit of mojo, we had a great physicality and presence about us on the defensive end, and then when we watched the film, Adelaide really manipulated the situation and got to play at the pace that they wanted to, and that was disappointing to see with the way we allowed them just to dictate the pace of the game.
And the paint issues, was that easily rectifiable, or is it just sort of positioning things for players yet, for example, or is it deeper issues?
Yeah. Look, no, it all works hand in hand. Like how quickly can we pick up the ball and apply ball pressure, our ball screen coverage, so then everyone understands where they need to be. I talked about it yesterday with our group. Is like when we're really good, we're very good. But then when we don't address or play with the assertiveness that is necessary, we look pretty average.
How weird is this week preparing for a team that has a coach who's only been doing it for a couple of one game so far? Like, do you have enough information about what to expect from them, or do you just go in planning all of it yourself right now because of the strange circumstances?
Whether it's the Brisbane Bullets or the Sydney Kings, we're going to prepare the same way. It has to be more about us. When we're, a little hot and cold with our performances, it really comes down to us, our mentality, and how we're prepared to sacrifice as individuals to be better for the team.
What about from a scouting perspective, though? Are they different under Sam in that small sample size compared to Jack?
Look, there's some differences. They play a little bit more zone defense than what they've shown. Sam will for sure put in some wrinkles offensively, but at the end of the day, a player always gravitates to what they're comfortable doing. So all of a sudden, you're not going to see a different style of player out on the floor.
So you just focus on that allows you to focus on the individuals and what they're good at rather than the team X's and O's.
Correct. And, they're a very, very experienced team with Baines, Sobey, Kadee. So those guys, they're not going to change the way they play overnight.
It's so different from a fitness perspective compared to round one when they were a bit banged up and underdone. Does that experience what you saw last time? Is there anything you can take from that first game, or do you not just, once again, you know what Baines does, you know what Sobey does?
Yeah, and look, although it was a small sample size, their defense besides the zone is very similar in principle. So we can reflect on the first game we played them, and pick apart what we felt worked very well against them.
Is he fit to play again at the moment?
Yeah, and look, where he was, I think he could have probably looked at playing last week, but they just wanted to make sure. So, he's been practicing with us for 2 weeks, so he's ready to rock and roll.
He'll give you that defensive pressure that you really want.
Yes, like him and Norton, a bit of a tag team duo in what they bring and what they do for this team.
This is one of the tougher trips you will do. Brisbane's a long way away, New Zealand's a little further away. Do you prepare any differently for this sort of a road trip when you know that it's unique having back-to-back away games with this sort of travel?
Absolutely no different preparation. I think this year in the NBL, you've seen the road teams are winning at a very high percentage. So I don't know what the secret is to that, but we certainly don't change our approach to it.
Do you take confidence from the fact that everyone seems to be good on the road, whether it's a COVID thing from last year?
Yep.
There seems to be a bit of magic in the water around everyone.
For sure, whether it's just getting away and being a little bit more dialed in as opposed to being at home. When you figure that out, let me know.
Do you do anything like team camaraderie sort of stuff when you're on this sort of a trip, or do you leave them a bit to their own devices?
No, look, for us, when we get in, we usually go for a team meal outside the hotel. Myself, I don't just like lingering around in my room. So, and anytime you get to spend time with guys away from the basketball component, I think just builds camaraderie. They understand, you get to know them a little bit better as well.